Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Okay, so a little bit different game tonight. This game, so don't let the art, especially this splash art, lead you astray. I know this looks like a cheap mobile game or something. It's actually really fun and pretty well done. So let's take a look at it here. So you can play. There's sort of like three factions, but there's a lot of overlap between them. These guys have like a really strong base and they send guys out as well. It's like a tower defense game, but there's some roguelike elements, which is pretty cool. The second group is sort of similar. They send troops out, but their base isn't nearly as strong as the first guys. And then this third group is sort of the most unique. This is my favorite one. So they don't send any guys out, but they get some like built-in goods production type stuff, which is pretty good. So I think, let's see. Let's do a kind of a basic one to kind of show the game off here. Let's do this guy. And we'll do... I've done some of these on difficulty 4. Let's try difficulty 4. If we get beat, we'll just restart. Both of these look pretty good. So let's jump into this. Okay, so one of the cool things about this is you kind of like build your own maps. There's like a terrain tile system, and if you don't like what you have, you can re-roll it, which is kind of a cool touch. And let's see what we want to do here. Enemies will come, so on level 4, they're going to approach all 4 ways into our base, which is a little bit annoying, but depending on how we play this, we can connect some of these up so that they'll only come in certain ways, if that makes sense. You can't totally close this off, but you can loop it around to connect up with a different side. It'll make more sense once we get going. I know that doesn't make like a ton of sense right now, but I'm thinking... Let's turn this one like so. And depending on what we want to do here, so this guy has buffs to supply production, extra reinforcement choices. So those are both really good. Let's just, since these guys are all about like base defense, let's go with that sort of build for this first game. And let's see what happens. And we're trying to get to wave 35. So obviously, and these are our little guys up here. Okay, so bunch of options here. This one's pretty good. If I was doing like a build based around like the troops, this could be decent. I prefer doing like a buildings kind of thing to troop builds. I can't figure out how to get this to work with like 4 entrances. If you just have like 1 entrance, then the troop builds are a lot easier, but I'm not that like expert at the game. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we've got this extra supply is great. This is a lot of supply for early in the game. So I definitely want at least 1 Mirador. These are sort of like basic towers. They shoot in like a big perimeter, and you can upgrade them to either get like stealth units or just have more firepower. They're pretty good. And there's also like a tile elevation system. There's 3 levels. There's like 0, 1, 2, 3. And when you put the tower down, it'll tell you. So that's 3, 2, 1, 0. And up here, you see how much bigger the range is than down here. So that's pretty cool. Let's put it up here. And these are the upgrade paths you can do with it. So like this one gives you detection, which lets you shoot at like cloaked units, which is pretty cool. This one gives you extra damage and rate of fire. It also gives you 1 extra range, but 2 extra range if you're at height 0. So that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna send the wave for now. Looks like we got everybody. These guys should be no problem up here. Okay, so let's see here. These are pretty good. These bastions, supply's always good. This one's pretty good too, especially to get early on. HQ gains 100 HP each time you place a building. I'm not a huge fan of these light mortars. Kind of situational. This is decent too. I think I want to get this because we're so early. We're going to put a lot of buildings down. We should be able to get a lot of health out of it for our HQ. Okay, so we've got a straight piece. I think what I want to do, I think I want to try to, well, actually, I don't know for sure what I want to do. I think I want this going here. Let's do that. Okay. And so the way enemy spawns work, they are randomly distributed along all the off-map entrances. So like right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll randomly split across these 5. But if we connect them up, you can eventually get it down to like 1. And that's sort of good and bad. Like you can funnel them in and sort of make like a kill box, but you can also get like really overwhelmed. There's also flying units that will ignore the paths and just wherever they spawn, they'll fly directly towards your base. Let's see. Let's get, I'm gonna get this. Yeah, let's do that. So that gives them detection. We don't really need it yet, but we might in the future. This just gives them an extra guy. And you can see up here with the kind of weapons they have. So like these guys have these like sort of long range rifles, the base. Let's see what we got going here. These are pretty good. These are, one of the things I like about this game is most of the buildings are pretty good. I haven't run, there's a few that I don't like that much, but there aren't that many just like total dogs that are like garbage. So that's kind of cool. Like these are pretty good against air units. I think I might go for this. If we do like these basic towers, these miradors, if we're going for like a super mirador heavy game, I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. So I'm gonna go for this. Supply is always good. And let's get tier, actually this one buffs the HQ. Let's buff the HQ. Because I think we'll do kind of like a HQ heavy game. That's sort of what this faction does. You don't have to play them that way, but... Okay, no problem. Okay, this one gives us trenches. That's pretty good. 400 supply and a bastion. Yeah, I like that. These bastions are pretty good. You can set them up at like intersections. Let's turn... I'm going to turn you here. Yeah, let's turn you here. I'm sort of trying to funnel stuff up here to the northwest. We'll see if we get the right stuff for it. But these bastions, so you put them like on these little islands, and they have sort of a limited field of fire, but where they can fire is pretty powerful. You can also get platforms to change the elevation of these things, which is pretty cool. For now, I think we're okay. We could build this thing. You can also, if you want to take a look at like what something does, you're not committed to this until you either send the wave or upgrade it. So like we can see, so that's recon production. This side buffs up your infantry, which we're not really doing infantry build, but this side buffs up your HQ and like recon production. So that's pretty good. I don't know if there's a better place to put this. Doesn't have to be touching. There's also neutral buildings, which I don't think we've exposed one yet, that gives you sort of like different bonuses. So this game's actually really replayable because there's so many elements that change. Like your map changes, the cards you roll change, your neutral buildings change, the enemy types. There's different enemy types. So there's like shielded enemies, the cloaked enemies we talked about, the airborne enemies. There's actually pretty good enemy variety as well. So let's see here. We've got quite a bit of money. I'm just gonna like, where should I put this thing? I'm just gonna like tuck it away back here. I'm not gonna use this slot. Okay, so let's take the recon production. Let's get blueprints. So we'll get the werewolf. Those are pretty good. And then we should get another one here. We Already have one bunker. We have one more wolf. Let's get a puma. And we've got one more. We don't have one of these. These can also be pretty good. This is like a AoE turret. This is more of a single target damage turret, but both pretty strong. And this is a super strong headquarters upgrade. And let's send it. And we got a couple guys get in, not a huge deal. This thing gives us a 5% repair each turn, so we can speed things up here if like the end of the wave's going slow. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is pretty good. If while you have only one Mirador, which we do, just this one, HQ gains +2 range and 20% damage. That's pretty good. This one's good too. HQ gains 20 or 10% damage and HP. There's a lot of good stuff here. I'm gonna go with this one, and we're just gonna do a 1 Mirador build. That's fine. Let's see. Thinking about what else to build here. We haven't exposed any neutral things yet. I think we're okay. I'm gonna send it again. This one gives you HQ repair also. Let's send the wave. See, one of the reasons these guys are tough to rely on is they'll randomly go out different directions. So you see there, with them going out this way, they really weren't that useful. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's pretty good. Discovery is your odds of finding neutral buildings. Neutral buildings are almost always helpful, so that's pretty good. Grenadier production, we're not really doing that. And blueprints are always good, but I think in this case, Imperial Barracks, do we have one of those? We do not. Let's get the Imperial Barracks, and this is fine. This doesn't hurt us. Okay, new threat spotted. So let's see what we got coming. This is just sort of a annoying enemy. Splash damage is pretty good against them. Okay, so we got a camouflage enemy. That's a little bit of an issue because we only have one thing that can shoot at camouflage targets. Okay, let's bring this up over here. Okay, here's a neutral building. Adjacent buildings gain +2 range and 10% damage. That's pretty good. Especially if we put like a platform here and made this height 3. We could put like a turret up here. That could be pretty good. These things you can use to buff up your base, which is also good. Unfortunately, that's the wrong direction. I don't think we want to do that. They kind of need to be facing the enemy like this. And I don't know exactly how this is going to shake out, so let's hold off on that. As far as the stealth enemies, I don't know that these guys are going to be able to get it done. We might take a couple hits, but it's not the end of the world. And actually, I'm going to get this underground train here. So this thing can shoot super far now. It's got even more self-repair, so that's pretty good. Okay, these claymores, this is sort of like a AoE anti-air weapon, but you can build it different ways. They're pretty good too. Buildings adjacent to 4 other buildings gain 20% damage. Our HQ is probably going to be adjacent to 4 other buildings. So that, and 20% on the HQ is pretty good. Blueprints are good. 1 Durandal. Let's do this one actually. I kind of want a platform, and I don't know that we're going to have a ton of Durandals. So let's do this one. And so +2 range, +10% damage. I think, well, we don't have any money. Let's hold off. We'll think about it for the next wave. There's also an upgrade we can get for the HQ with some more weapons, which we want to do. Okay, upgrade costs. That's just a 1-wave upgrade. That's not amazing. Let's do this one. Supply in a bunker is pretty solid. Okay, we got more terrain. This is a straight one. And do we want just a straight one? I don't know that this is that helpful, so I'm going to re-roll it, hoping... Oh, that's not good either. I'm hoping we only have one reroll. Well, kind of have to decide here. I think we want to go this way. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna try to link things up with this and then have our kill box be this way. I don't know if we'll get that done, but maybe. Okay, I'm gonna save up for these. These turrets are good. We have got a ton of range on this thing. And so our biggest issue right now is gonna be detection on these things at wave 10. And right now, so we only have a couple options for detection. We got this thing, which kind of covers these bottom approaches. Up top, we might put like a bunker here. I think I want to do this, or a bastion, I mean. Excuse me. Let's do, so this thing we can get detection on. And there's 3 entrances this way. These 2 are covered, so that leaves one up here that might get through, and that's not the end of the world. So I'm gonna put this bastion here. We're at height 0, so we get extra reload speed. Let's do that. And then once we have enough supply, I'm gonna get these roof snipers. This gives detection and 3 snipers on the top. And that's pretty good. And one of the cool things, a lot of little guys here, these little guys don't really do that much damage to the base, so it's not an issue. You can see how much damage you did in the last wave, which is kind of cool. So you can see, you know, which of your buildings are getting it done and which ones are not. Let's get this. And when it says minus 10% cost, not only does that apply to like future build costs, it also applies to upgrade costs. So like last round, this was 300. Well, now we have Bastion cost 1 is 270. So let's get that. So we're now, in terms of these stealth guys who are going to be coming, if they come through these 3, these guys should have a shot at them. They come down here, the Mirador has a shot at them. They come up here, we're probably just going to take a little bit of an L, but we've got a lot of health, so should be okay. And later on, we can get some buildings that can give us detection on our main base, which is pretty good. Depending, because we might get more stealth units in the future, or we may not. See, here's the stealth guys. And you can see the bunker is shooting at them and got them just in time. So that's perfect. And we could give these guys another upgrade also. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Bastion efficiency 1 is good. 200 supplies always good. These are all pretty good. I think I want Bastion efficiency 1. I think we'll be building more Bastions, and I can get behind that. So we got another tile. I think I want to go this way. I want to bring these guys up. So let's do that. I want to turn here, maybe head this way. It'll take a minute, but I think it'll be worth it. And I'm going to upgrade these guys. Let's see, shooting floor. Yeah, this will give us a little bit more damage on this guy. Let's do it. All right. Okay, we got stealth guys coming up top, so this is unfortunate. And there's... Okay, these bottom guys actually got them at the last second. That's why I like having this up on a level 3. If this thing was not at level 3, it would not have shots on those guys. Okay, so this is really strong. These missiles, let's get them. I don't think we're going to build them right away, but they can do a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to keep sending it. I want to save up for these. These are super good too. Okay, so these scout hideouts are kind of different. You build them with this recon instead of supply. We don't have a ton of recon, so I don't think we're going heavy with this. Supply, I'm going to do another missile launcher. Okay, so it's another 4. That's fine. I'm just going to stick it up here. Let's put it, I want the high ground like there. And I might, we've got to save up for this thing. I keep getting distracted. I might put a platform here with like a turret, and that way we could make a really strong like platform here. Okay, you guys need to shoot at this guy. Okay, the troops came out and bailed us out on that one. Sometimes they do a little bit weird stuff where, like, you know, these are the only guys in this area who can shoot at cloaked units. You think they prioritize them. They don't always do that. This is like their target priority. But overall, I think the targeting is pretty good. Okay, let's see what we got. This one's good. Heavy guns. Let's do that. And let's send it. I really want these turrets. You can sort of see the preview here. You see those 4 spots around the perimeter get these heavy turrets, and they're quite good. Okay, we got these guys. Okay, a couple guys got in. This tower is... Okay, the troops helped us again. This thing is much more effective in terms of total damage. 1600. Okay. More bastion efficiency. Frontline trenches are good. Let's get improved bastions. Okay, we've got a 3-way split. I'm not crazy about that. I'm going to use a reroll, so we got a straight, and we'll put a straight here. Let's do it like that. Probably doesn't really matter that much. Okay, here's a neutral building. 10 discovery. It's kind of ho-hum. And let's send another wave. I really want these turrets. I also I want to get detection on this thing. I'm trying to remember the buildings you can build next to this that give you detection. I think the medium mortar is one, which we have not rolled yet. But as the game goes on, I think you get more likely to roll like higher tier stuff like this. Like this is a tier 3 thing. It's actually pretty good. Let's do that. It's really expensive. And here, we've got the money. Let's get the turrets. These things are great. We still have a bit of a problem with these cloaked units. Let me know if the audio is like too loud or too quiet with the game. Okay, we could get just straight up supply. That's pretty good. This is okay. We have, let's see how many threat reveals we have. We have, oh, we just have like 2 more threat reveals. I'm not going to do that. Let's just get this one. Bunch of supply and a claymore. It's fine. Okay, we rolled another like cross thing here. I really want to turn. Get a straight. How greedy do I want to get with this? I don't think I want to get too greedy. I'm just going to keep going out with this. I want to... Oh, you know what? I could have put it here. I should have put it here. I don't think I can cancel that. Oh, well. Oh, well. We'll manage. I should have put it here, and then I could have turned these in. But that's fine. Okay, so this is upgraded. Not a lot of neutral buildings, but our discovery isn't super high, so that's fine. We also need to do a turn. I really want turn tiles. I could use 3 of like the corners, but okay. Do we have a place for this? Maybe like here, because you can buff up your HQ with this thing. Maybe. Covers a couple ways in. That's not terrible. Let's do it. And so this one gives you extra troops. We don't want it. Let's get guns. This one gives you bonus HQ damage and stuff. And we'll go for that, obviously. And now you can see these big cannons firing. The range on this thing's pretty good. We've still got a lot of stealth guys getting through. These guys are not really getting it done down here. But you can see the bunkers doing a lot better against the cloak guys up here. I'd love to get detection on the base. Okay, let's see what we got. Damage per building, that's pretty good. Recon and supply, platform. Damage per building, we don't really have that many buildings. Let's just get the resources. And then the last upgrade here is some more heavy weapons. And sure, let's do it. I could also, I think the first corner we get, I'm going to put it here, and then maybe, because right now we have 3 entrances down here, so we're actually getting a decent number of guys. Let's send it. Okay, and our next wave. Okay, we got to. Sometimes they die right as they're about to get to your base, and it's not exactly clear if you got them or not. Like, we got that guy, even though he's quite close. It's like they need to get inside. It's not just like touch the edge, which is like kind of nice. The game's like slightly in your favor that way. Recon, we already have blueprints for these guys, but it doesn't hurt to have more. We do have that one thing, I think. Yeah, as long as you have one Durandal. We should build a Durandal to get this. I think I want to do that. Let's do that. Okay, so okay, here's a turn. Perfect. So we'll turn this. So we should get fewer guys down here now because it's just 1 entrance instead of 3, if that makes sense. So the vast majority of the guys are going to be coming down this central sort of like kill lane and like a handful over here. So I think +2 range, plus 10% damage. I want to put a platform here. Well, let's take a look. This right now, okay, that's level 1. I'd love to get like a level 3 super turret going up here. There's an upgrade at the end of this tree for these Durandals. This blessed machine upgrade is insane. It's super good. So we could think about getting some more stuff on the central path. We're about to get a bunch of guys. We could put like a bunker. We could put down this thing. This thing's super good. Just a question of which way do we want it to cover. It's sort of got a little bit of a blind spot behind it. I think... we could also put it out here. And all these spots seem pretty good to me. I think I like this. So these things are super good. You can upgrade this to go like anti-air. I'm just going to go damage on it. This thing's great. You can look at the damage and it's probably going to go a lot. It's already at 2,500. Our base is still doing the majority of the work. These stealth guys. A little bit annoying. Come on, buddy. Okay, got him. Okay, so these shoot in like a straight line. They do have detection. And we have like a pretty good straight line run here. So that's not a crazy idea to get one of those. HP 10%. Let's go for this. Okay, here they come. New enemies. So we've got these big floating guys. Okay. It says bring in the anti-air weaponry. I think I'm just going to upgrade this missile position. Let's see. Okay, so we got a couple options here. Supply and platform, always love that. Barracks improvement is pretty good. I want this platform. And we've got a like 3-way thing here. We've got a couple rerolls. Let's use them. So we can turn this in, or we could turn this in. I think I want to turn this in. It's a little bit of a gamble, so more enemies are going to go this way. We still don't have great stealth detection up there, so I'm going to wait. Let's do this way. And let's upgrade you. Okay. We're doing pretty well. So wave 21, they get pretty crazy. So you get extra supply for killing units. So these late game waves, or not, I'd say we're still in the mid game. The late game waves give you a lot of supply, and the tier 3 buildings cost quite a bit, so you kind of need it. Building HP, blueprint, supply. Let's get building HP. Our HQ's already pretty tanky. Let's get it even tankier. And this last upgrade is really good, but you can see 2,900 supplies, quite a bit. We also could build the Rampart missile silo. Those are pretty cool. Let's send it. Okay, so we got a few different options here. I like this one. 20% supply production is pretty good. None of these units are really what I'm looking for. I want detection on my HQ. I don't think any of these do it. So let's take 20% supply. You can see it goes from 200 to 240. That's pretty good. And we got a straight, which that'll do just fine right here. And you can see when you surround an element, it fills it in with flatland, which is pretty useful for putting stuff in potentially. So, all right, we got a bunch of supply. We could get this, but I think I want to wait and go tier 3. So more guys are going to go this left way now that we've hooked it up, but that's fine. Our base can really fire in any direction, so it's not a huge deal which way they go. It's almost good. It buys us more time than then just going straight down the middle path. Poor little guys. This is a tough job. Okay, doctrines are good. Barracks, that's all good. Let's get the doctrines. So we're not really doing a Mirador game, so let's get a little bit extra discovery. And then cheaper building costs, more expensive upgrades, retribution. Let's get retribution upgrades, because we're about to go tier 3 with this bad boy. 12k damage, 17k. So you can see this thing is already approaching the damage and all the upgrades and money we put into this. So it's pretty good. Let's send it. And so many cloaked units. I might put this thing here, and that'll help with cloaked units a bit. A little bit late for this one, but might help with the next wave. Got those guys just at the last second. Okay. Okay, so now we're talking. These things are great. They're really good at shields. The only thing is, so far we fight like 0 shielded enemies. Now that could change here at the end, but I think I'm trying to remember if this thing gives you detection. Division relay. I think we might be able to check. Let's go look. I don't know what these are sorted by. Division relay is here. So you can get... Well, you can get damage and rate of fire from it. That's not bad. Does not give detection, though. I don't know that any of these give detection. And we don't have... I'm going to do this. And we've got a 4-way thing. We've got some rerolls. Let's do one. Let's do one more. Straight. Okay, there we go. Sort of a question like, how much do you want to gamble on that? And let's put... This little building does have guns. You can build it for like guns or supply. How do we want to put this? I don't really know the best way. Maybe down here, actually. That way I can cover 2 different ways. Okay, so this one gives it a shield break. This one gives us... Let's get the supply stuff. Recon production. And let's get the rate of fire increase. And so we've got these relay things we can put down. You've got to put them at height 3. And there's... Okay, like maybe up there. Anything down here? That's height 2. There's one. I don't think we'll put anything there, so there's height 3. Height 3. I don't want to take spots we might put a turret. We could use a platform. I don't know if that's worth it. These are just discovery. That's kind of... It's okay. That's... I kind of wish when you click this, it would highlight eligible tiles. I don't think we're going to use that. There we go. So you can see our supply income's going up pretty decently. That's cool. Oh, and if you want to see what buildings need upgrades, there's this handy building upgrade button. So you can see we actually have no upgrades available except on this thing up here. And let's actually upgrade this a little bit. Okay, let's see. So you can see they're all sort of coming this way. I'd love to get some AoE weapons up here. Don't really have that much AoE. A lot of single target stuff. Oh, a lot of flying guys too. Actually, these guys, they aren't flying. They actually take the path. Okay, this middle way might need some help. Okay, we're taking some damage. I think we should be okay because we're quite tanky, but we gotta probably rethink our approach here a little bit. Need a bit more firepower. Okay, retribution. Ooh, these things, I love these things. These things are fun. Let's see if we got a place for it. Yeah, actually I think we do. Let's do this. These things are awesome. So I'm thinking like maybe back here, or maybe that's too far off to the side. They do a lot of damage though. Let's do it like here. And then it gets bonuses next to Mirador. I'm not doing another Mirador. We'll get the slow. We don't have that many battlefronts. And we also don't have adjacent buildings. Love a good tower defense game. Audio reminds me of Army Men RTS. Yeah, this is a good one. So I haven't played that many tower defense games. The last one I played was Toyshire, which was fun, but it's quite a bit different than this. It was kind of like a Toy Story ripoff. Honestly, I'm surprised they got away with it. I think they're flying under the Disney radar, but that's a good game. But this one's really well done. This has more replayability for sure. So we've got a couple options here. I kind of want to put like a super turret over here. I don't know if that's like the best decision in the world. This guy did 40k. The best decision is probably another retribution. honestly. Maybe like here. I think these do like splash damage, which we kind of need. That could also be quite good. Yeah, it's fun, Oliver. I think it's like $17.50. It's not like super expensive. I've already gotten 17 bucks worth out of it, and I'm not done with it by any means. Let's see. I can't believe, for as good as the game is, the like logo and also the name, guys, Tower Dominion, it's so generic, and like it sounds and looks from the logo like just a crappy mobile game. And it's actually like the game underneath it is way better than it has any right to be with that title and logo. I'm gonna put this up here, high ground. Let's get damage. Yeah, let's do it. See, that splash damage just took out a bunch of units. And here's the cannon back here. These things do a lot of damage. It's already up to 3k. Especially if you get some of these upgrades. Okay, HQ gain slow. That's pretty good. Yes, I love the art style. I think the art style is really okay, guys. This is these are both really good options. HQ gain slow is nice. I really want detection on it, so I'm gonna go medium order. New threat spotted. Let's see what we got. So air unit, immune to slow. Okay, we do have a shielded guy coming. We don't have a lot of anti-shield right now, but maybe we can work on that. We're just gonna push this out further. But yeah, I love the art style. You can actually zoom in quite a bit. We're out pretty far, but it's got this like sort of comic style, minimalist. Even the UI is not like anything too overwhelming, and I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna do a medium mortar. We want it touching our base. I think this might be the obvious choice. These do okay damage. I wouldn't say it's like awesome. But the main thing we're doing this for is to get detection. So I'll just put it here. And the first upgrade, so we can reduce the minimum range, so we bring it in a little bit, or we can push it out +2 and add damage. I think we want to push it out. So we'll cover a bit more. Here's the adjacent buildings gain detection. And then, so these ones, this blue thing, I haven't really explained this. You get these tech points. You get them at the start, and they're very hard to get during the game. There's like a few ways, but it's pretty rare. So it's sort of like a non-renewable resource, if that makes sense. I don't think I want to drop it on a mortar. I don't even know if I want to upgrade this to level 3, because I don't think the mortars are that amazing. I would rather... we have no adjacent buildings back here, but we could potentially get one. I would love to get, like, these shells are awesome. So let's do, I don't think I'm going to build any other buildings back here. Got another zone command, but we couldn't even fit this back here if we wanted. I'm just going to take the damage and then save up for these. And we could build like a zone command like here maybe. I don't know if that's good. Kind of have a lot of options. We could also do like a bunker. Do we have any of those? What are these called? Imperial barracks. I don't think we have any barracks, because this would be a pretty good spot for a barracks right here. This sort of corner shape. Let's put this zone command down. I don't actually know the best spot. Let's just put it up here. Why not? And we'll go for some more production. And let's send it. I want to get these. The level 3 upgrade on this cannon is awesome. We could also upgrade this guy. Or we could go for more economy. Probably want to go with economy, honestly. We're not getting that. Let's go with that. We still have like a decent number of waves left. I think econ upgrades are probably still worth it. Okay, another zone command. Supply. These trenches are pretty good. We could get like... we could put a trench here. Slows enemies. It's not crazy. These aren't bad either. I could also build them for damage if we ever get tired of... It would give us shield break. Let's do that. And maybe... Actually, no, these don't do shield break. I'm thinking of something else. There's a different... These ones can give you shield break. Division relay. Getting these things mixed up. Okay, did you ever see tower defense games break into the PC niche? Feels like the simplicity and ease of play makes a perfect mobile game archetype. I'm not sure. I honestly, I don't know that much about the genre because I've only played a couple. Let's get these sanctified shells. I know they do really well on mobile just because like it fits the platform so well, but I don't know how popular they are on PC and if that's going to change or not. I honestly have no idea. Let's send the next wave. I don't even know if this one has like mobile or like iPad versions or anything like that. I have no idea. A lot of enemies coming here. Love to get some more AoE. See, this thing's already up to 12k damage. It's pretty good. And as you can tell, they don't always take like the most direct path. When they come to a fork, they'll randomly take other ways, which is good because it buys us time for our headquarters just to pummel these things. I don't think I've ever played Kingdom Rush. Is that on PC also, or is that mobile only? Okay, we could get Air Command. Does like straight line damage. Which honestly, straight line damage here could be pretty good. So that's an option. Bomber does have detection. I think I'm gonna do that. We also could get that missile thing. Here's another turn. So we could finally close this up. Or no, what am I talking about? That is closed up. I don't think I want the turn, honestly, guys. Let's do this. So that's fine. More entrances at long range is exactly what we're looking for. I'm gonna throw this one to chat. Would you guys rather see this missile silo, which hits like all the entrances with missiles? It's pretty cool. Or the air command that drops bombs along a straight path, which I could put here and it would bomb all along this. I think they could both be pretty good. Give me a couple votes in chat and I'm cool with either. Whichever you guys would rather see. Rampart missile silo or air command. Whichever sounds cooler. Air command, you guys got it. Okay, so we can like tuck this thing back. It's kind of big, but we've got this big flatland here that could be perfect for this, like that. I think that's perfect. Okay, so this gives us this smoke signal that I want to put here, and you see that light up. I think that's exactly what we want to do. And then the upgrades for this, you can get discovery. Let's take recon. We can get more supply production. All buildings gain damage against air units. So these are both pretty good. We have 6 more waves. I don't know. So that would be like 900. I don't think that's worth it this late. So let's get this one. And then we could get a second smoke signal. The issue with that is I don't really have a place for it. I'd love to get it on this thing, but I guess I could put it here. I could also put like a bastion here. This is honestly not a bad place for a bastion. Let's do that real quick. And I'll show you guys. I thought, yeah, okay, there's one shielded unit. Since this is elevation 0, I'm gonna do this. And let's send it. And here, we can, there should be bombers coming in. There we go. That's pretty cool. If we built more land back here, we could do more smoke signals. Let's see how much damage that's doing. Actually, you click on the smoke signal, which is covered. So 10k damage, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's exactly the kind of AoE we're looking for. I think if you zoom out enough, you can see the bomber. But we're a little bit too zoomed in for that. Okay, so bastion damage, not bad. All buildings reload speed, that's pretty good. This is one, this is like a flamethrower AoE, and that, let's see if we got a spot for that. Like here could be good, maybe. We also have platforms. But all buildings 10 reload speed I think is too good to give up. So we got some money. Let's upgrade this thing. Kind of forgot about it. And okay, we got new guys coming. Okay, so these are the shield guys. In honor of the shield guys coming, let's get the shield break on this thing. And you see that's a little plasma turret on the top. And we're gonna upgrade this in just a second as soon as we have. There we go. Okay, let's zoom out. Can we see the bombers? Maybe you can't see them. Maybe you just see the shadow. Yeah, I think you just see the shadow. That's fine. Okay, so we're doing pretty well here. Wave 30. We haven't been re-rolling that much, so I don't know if that's so good. This is just money. Barracks could be good. We talked about, well, we were going to put one here. It kind of took that spot. Maybe we just want money. And we've got another corner piece. I just want to go straight. So we could put another smoke on this one and have bombers going the other way potentially. Although we, we're close on supply. So I'm going to send the wave and we should have the money for that now. And the smoke like so. So now we'll have bombers going both ways. That could be pretty good. Yeah, we don't need this adjacent building signal detection thing. Get some little guys coming this way. We might need a little bit more firepower around here, but yeah, we're not in danger of dying yet. Okay, so let's get the flamethrower. And so these things are really good on high ground. And I've got, they shoot in this sort of pattern. So I wonder if like this isn't the way to go. I know it's not super high, or I could do this. Oh, that might be better. Let's do a platform here. Flamethrower here. Extra damage. Extra damage per adjacent building. I don't know if we're gonna have an adjacent building. Claymores and Pumas gain range. So we could do a Puma next to it. I think we have Pumas in here somewhere. We do. Don't have the money for it. But a Puma next to it could actually be good. A lot of little guys getting through, but they don't have that much help, so the base should just be one shot. Wow, there's a lot of guys coming. We still have a few waves left too. I might think about this missile silo. This thing thrower's done 20k damage. That's kind of crazy. We get a slow on it. You know what? We don't have that much CC. Let's get a slow on it. We haven't. There's like this electric arc thing that gives you CC. I'd love to roll it, but so far we haven't really. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is another howitzer thing that we could put like back here. That could be good. Extra supply, HQ. So if we got this earlier in the game, I'd go for this for sure, because our HQ's healing quite a bit, and 100 supply production is awesome, but we got like 3 waves left, so that's probably not worth it. Ammo depot's good too, but I want to show you guys this howitzer. This thing's cool. Okay, we got to do, excuse me, terrain tile. Let's do it back here. And what's the best way to do this? Let's do it like here, and that way we've got additional smoke signal things if we roll another air command. Okay, so the scout outposts, that's a good question. So you put them down with supply, and then all the upgrades are supply also. And it's sort of like a long-range sniper tower with built-in detection. So they're pretty good. Actually, I might put one over here. I'll do one just to show you guys kind of how it works. So this is with this neutral building, giving it +2 range. So you can see the range is pretty good. And then you can get extra weapons, extra range per height level. Let's do that. You can get a mine launcher. The mine launchers are kind of eh. This gives you extra damage for activated building. And then there's some more expensive upgrades here to give you a slow or extra range. So it's pretty good. It's sort of unique in that it all costs recon. Let's get this howitzer up. This thing's fun. This is, I think, almost perfect spot. And let's get damage. Let's get more damage. And then this, so you can get a longer barrel and so it can shoot further. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go for the triple barrel because this thing is awesome. Yeah, I like the look of the tiles too. The art style, it's shocking to me how the game is so much better than you would think from like first appearances. So I guess maybe that's a lesson not to judge a game by its cover or something. Okay, so we got our back line here. Dropping bombs on them. We've got lasers, we got bombers, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, this guy's getting close. Okay, maybe we need more just straight up damage. These big guys hit over high health. I would love to get one of those big shield break things, but we haven't rolled one, but maybe we'll roll one here at the end. Those are pretty good against high health enemies. Okay, we get the arc cannon. I think we can find a spot for that. It's kind of big. How many platforms do we got? 1 platform. Let's see. It's sort of like a cross shape, like a 3x3 cross, I'm pretty sure. But it does CC, and CC would help us quite a bit here. We could put it next to the airport, or air command, whatever you call this thing. What else we got? This is pretty decent. Let's go for it. Okay, so this is not a terrible spot. I'd rather have it probably up here, but I don't have enough. Maybe here, that could work with 1 platform. I don't think we have quite enough space. This is almost too far because I want them slowed where we can like really slam them. let's do platform here. Let's do it here, and then, so we need supply to get the CC upgrade. It has really good range and it can shoot at multiple targets, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. So I think it's best as like a CC platform. Sort of keeping guys in our kill box here a little bit. Because this area here is where our howitzer can really hit them. Okay, so, the plasma fence is pretty good. I could show you guys that too. Little late to be getting some of these. Some of these are really good at the beginning of the game. You can kind of play around them and maximize their value. We're like a wave away from the end, so that doesn't make any sense. Don't think we're going to do a second arc thing. We could just take the money. We could do another bastion over here also. I don't think we're doing another sanction cannon. Let's do this one. I kind of want to put a fence here. Okay, final wave. Let's see what we got here. So during the final wave, tier 3 foes gain 50% HP. So these guys are going to be really tanky. And we rolled another straight. Let's just put it all the way out here. We've got 2,000. I really like this triple barrel. Let's get it mid-wave, because we should get a bunch of supply here as we kill units. And I want to show off how fast this thing fires. It's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. So it shoots salvos of 3 now, or at least it should. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Of course, by the time I got it, they're all around it, but that's okay. Oh, this big guy, he's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh no! Oh no, guys, that was enough. Okay, well, we did pretty well. I thought we could do it. That big guy, we just didn't have enough direct damage. I really wanted the shield single target thing. We rolled it once, but I chose something else. Maybe that was a mistake. But anyways, this in-game thing's pretty cool because you can see which of your buildings did the most damage. So our headquarters did 1,094k. The missile positions did 792. Bastions were in third, 314. Sanction cannon 187. Smoke signal, Omega emitter, flamethrower. Flamethrower did quite well for how late we put that thing down. Howitzer, that thing came kind of late too. Mortar position, these came kind of late. We didn't do many of these. So, and that's really not that much on the barracks, but I guess we did go with the upgrade. Here, and for those of you late to the stream, this is what I'm talking about. This logo up here, the logo and named is just not inspiring, but I like this art all around it. Like this art, and then the in-game art is great. Let's do a different faction. Let's do, these guys are my favorite over here. Let's do somebody, this little like logo is if you've beaten like a difficulty level, and we were on difficulty 4. I'm not great. I think I'm best with these guys. So I'd say we did well there, but obviously not quite well enough to win. Let's look at their different things here. So this guy has cheaper buildings. That's pretty good. Rerolling gives you supply. Also pretty good. These guys get a lot of recon. They get it built in. And you can get HQ upgrades that give you even more recon. So we could do like a reroll heavy thing here. This guy gives bonuses to buildings adjacent to the HQ. That's pretty good. Let's try this guy, I think. And this guy... buildings at height 3 do extra damage. That's okay. Let's do this one adjacent to the HQ. Yeah, no, Oliver, the late game enemies, they're no joke. Like they will walk in and do thousands of damage. So yeah, I wasn't sure when I saw that guy coming. I had a bad feeling. But that's what I get. I kept saying I needed more like single target damage along the middle. and we didn't really get great buildings for it. And then I kind of got distracted by the howitzer, which I really like, but was not the answer for single target damage. Okay, so let's try this guy, and let's do 4 again, just because I like a challenge. I think it's more fun to watch a challenge than just like a stomp. If I do 1 or 2, it's too easy. So 4 is the highest I've beaten. I have not beaten this frontier mode yet. So let's do 4, and let's see what we get here. Okay, so base. This one is a lot different because the HQ has no weapons. We're not going to be upgrading it. And even the HP, my philosophy with these guys is if late game enemies make it to the HQ, the game's already over. So yeah, Fyron, that's exactly what I'm saying, is like at first glance, it looks like mobile game trash, but it's actually really good. And maybe that's a criticism of me for judging things by the cover. But it is what it is. So I don't care about HQ base HP on this one. This is going to be sort of like a glass cannon approach. So forget that. 5 discovery is pretty good. Let's do this one. 1 werewolf position. We're 3 barricades is pretty good. And then we could do HQ self-repair. I think I'll take the barricades. And so we've got a lot of entrances here. We've got 2 up this way, 2 down here, 2 over here. What's the best way to go here? And you can see we have built-in recon, so that's cool. Do I want to reroll this first one? I don't know if this has given us anything we want. Maybe like this. Depends which way we want to go. I'm going to reroll it. I'm not crazy about that. Okay, so we get a straight line. And we could use that. Let's do that up here. So this guy's thing is buildings adjacent to the HQ. So I'm going to put some miradors by the HQ. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 1 here. He's at height 0, so I'm going to give him this thing. Gives him extra range. You can see the range increase. Pretty cool. Then let's give him these guys, so that adds an extra weapon. And then this thing buffs the HQ, but we're not buffing any HQ stuff. So we could go for the 3rd upgrade here, or actually I'm going to do a 2nd one on the other side, maybe here. And let's do the same thing, give it range. And then the HQ upgrades are quite a bit different. So for these guys, they're all tech based, but they're pretty good. You can get like supply production, recon production, and then you can choose between air and shield damage, which I'm going to wait on that depending on what enemies we roll. So let's send it here. And if a couple guys sneak in, like these guys do really low damage. And we actually got everybody. It was a little bit close, but okay. So I want this. I think we're going to go Mirador heavy here. So let's buff them up. We could put barricades up just around our base. That's not a crazy idea. These bunkers, we didn't use them a ton in the last game. They're honestly not bad, but they just don't have the like firing arc. So you're really committing to like one approach. Whereas these guys, like, look at that. Let's upgrade this guy with an extra, they're sort of like marksman guys, and extra reload speed. And let's send it. Okay, 1 guy got in. Look at that. It's like, what is that? 22 damage. That's fine. Okay, scout hideout, recon. We already have barricades, although claymores are good. Light mortar. I'm just going to take the recon here. And we've got a corner piece. That's fine. We kind of need to figure out what the plan is here. I think I want to loop these kind of down this way, and then our kill zone is going to be to the southwest. Is sort of my plan. And that means I'm going to go for the level 3 guy here. And let's send it. So you can see these little towers, they're actually pretty good. Like you would think like a tier 1 tower like this would be kind of trash. It's actually pretty good. And I'm torn between supply and recon or getting this one Durandal thing. We already have the thing for one Warwolf. I kind of want it. And we can upgrade you. So these are both fully upgraded now. You can see these early game enemies, they do pretty good damage, and they also have really good coverage. Like, they can sort of support each other, which is cool. Okay, platform, Durandal, I think I want this. And we've got a blank tile. These are kind of rare. I was not expecting to roll a blank tile this early. I don't know if I want it. Normally I like these, but I don't think I want it here. I think I want to link stuff up. Let's put this here. I think I want to link these and sort of head this way. We have a lot of openings. This is not like an amazing map start for the way I play, but we'll roll with it. See what happens. Let's send it. And I know some people prefer to play, you know, with everything sped up. I kind of like watching it slower. I think it gives you a better idea of like where your weaknesses are and stuff like that. Discovery per battlefront. I'm hoping to get it down to like one battlefront. Let's get this one. A Mirador is good. And then HQ gaining HP. It doesn't hurt to have our HQ. I know I said like we're not going to buff it much, but if we can get easy buffs like that, we'll do it. Let's do our extra Mirador. Maybe we'll put it like here. If we're planning on going to like the southwest, I think that could be good. And let's get you a couple upgrades. I know this is a lot different than EU4. If you're used to my EU4 content, you're probably like, what is this guy doing? But it's a fun game, and I didn't want to start a new run while I'm still working on the edited video for the other one. So let's get the supply here. And we have the barricades that we really haven't used yet. So let's see, if we're going this way, we could do this. Sure, let's do that. We also have a bunch of recon. We could think about a scout tower someplace, like maybe up here on this level 3. Like, look at that map coverage, and then check this out. If you get this, like, look at that range, guys. That's nuts. Okay, so yeah, that looks solid to me. Have to remember the buildings adjacent to the HQ buff. All right, let's send the next wave. And okay, so we know what our next tier is going to be. So we've got a shielded guy and then an air unit. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad we don't have a camouflage guy because I have not gone detection on any of those. Okay, we can take money or another Mirador. That's actually tough. Because the Miradors, I think this is going to be kind of like surround the base with Miradors kind of vibe. And but 300 straight up supply is hard to turn down. I kind of want to get a Durandal up just to get this bonus. But I'm not sure what like the perfect spot is yet. I'm going to go with the Mirador. You're not guaranteed to like reroll more stuff, so let's put it here. Let's get the usual upgrades. These guys just shooting all over the place. This sniper tower, this is nuts. Okay, so Warwolf and a Mirador, I think I want that. Okay, we've got a three-way thing. Let's put it up here. That's fine with me. And we've got 600, so we could go to level 3 with one of these. I think I'm gonna wait and put my turrets once we have our kill zone figured out a little bit better. So I'm gonna wait on that. We can choose our upgrade here, but I'm not totally sure because we have one shielded and one air. So we kind of have a mix. I'm gonna put one here. And let's get a couple upgrades and send it. So you can see the base has no weapons, but we're basically surrounding it like it does. Okay, Mirador efficiency. I think we have to take this. With as many Miradors as we have, getting damage, rate of fire, reload, sounds good to me. So we're going to get our new enemies here. And I think in preparation for them, I'm just going to upgrade you. And let's send it. This is quite close. I would like to push this out a little bit further. Like they're spawning, and I think I'm gonna put a barricade down here. This is too close. I'm not a fan of how close that is. Okay, blueprint, another Mirador. Let's do the blueprint. Why not? Do we have a bastion yet? Let's get the bastion. And we've got another. So we could do, well, no, I think we want to link these. Otherwise that guy's kind of orphaned out there. How do we want to do this? We could re-roll it. We could also extend this a little bit. A lot of options here. I think I want to extend this a little bit. And then I want to put a barricade here. I don't like how close these guys can just run in. And then let's get the last upgrade for you and send it. So we still have one more that we can upgrade here. There's a shielded guy. These guys are sort of like jack of all trades. They're not really like a specialist in anything. Okay, so platform, scout hideout. We will be doing more scout hideouts just because we get pretty good amount of recon. So I don't hate that. Platforms are always useful. Supply and platform. These are honestly all good. I'm gonna go for the scout hideout upgrade. Oh, here we go, guys. Plus 40 supply production. I like that. I'm gonna put a platform next to it. Here, let's see, what level is it at? Oh, so it's at level 2. So if I bring it up, it's at level 3. And now the question is, I think I put a sniper tower here. I think I like that. Yeah, let's do that. And these guys can literally help like all over the map. Like even if we push down here, they'll still be able to fire at decent range. And we were gonna do one more upgrade. I think it's easier to get a good economy going with these guys. The guy we played last game, it looked like we had more supply than normal because it was like one of his perks was extra 100 supply. Otherwise that faction starts a little bit slower on supply. Okay, I'm not crazy about any of these, but I'll take the bastion. Okay, we've got a straight line that can go down here or here. This entrance is pretty close. Let's put it here. I'd love to get these linked up and start pushing. We could also upgrade the barricade, although they haven't gotten to it yet. Also, I kind of want to get these turrets down, but I'm kind of waiting for like the perfect spot. But so we put this thing next to it, gives us another 40 supply production per turn, which is pretty good. Oh, really? I have not looked at the Steam reviews. I don't know anything about the Steam reviews. I mean, the RNG, that's why I call this like sort of like a roguelike. There is, I mean, I understand the criticism a little bit, but it's a double edged sword. Like that's how you get the replayability is with random chance. So I like that part of it. But I mean, I can understand if you're trying super hard to get something done and you just don't roll the right buildings. Like last game, we didn't really do great with the building rolls. Like only getting one of those shield breakers once is pretty bad luck, but I wouldn't blame that. I think I lost that because I just built stuff poorly and I was going for cool upgrades over what, we really needed. Okay, let's see here. So kind of making a weird map, not gonna lie. Maybe I do a barricade here too. I think I do. And let's go. Is it still like mostly positive reviews? I would think it has to be, like, because it's pretty well done, even if you're not into RNG. Yeah, exactly. So the issue, if you don't have like an element of randomness, it just becomes, you can get to like a perfect routine where it's like a puzzle game almost, where it's like, I put this turret here, I upgrade this at turn 3, and that's fun for like a time or two, but then it's like, well, you know how the game works, you solve the puzzle, it's over. Very positive. Okay, it deserves it, honestly. Okay, so we could get advanced mirror door. Let's do it. Advanced mirror door. So these are even slightly better. And this is exactly what we're looking for. 3-way. Okay. And so this thing has even more range built in. And I'm going to put it here. Which, yeah. And we'll get our usual upgrades. I really hope we don't roll like a stealth enemy in one of these tiers. We kind of would have a problem because I've been avoiding detection. I've just been going for range and damage. Just maybe a mistake. Maybe I should be doing a mix, but we're kind of committed, so. These guys do have detection, so we could do some more scout things. We're not totally screwed if it's a stealth thing. You can also, we could do a bastion, potentially. Okay, this is, I wish we got this earlier, but I guess it's only wave 15, so it's not a game ender. This makes your future supply rolls here 50% better. This is pretty good too. I'm gonna go with this. I think we're early enough that makes sense. And we could upgrade the barricades. I think I'm gonna hold off. I'd really love to put some turrets down. I'm kind of waiting if I can get like perfect high ground here or something. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Because I'd love to link this up. I mean, by the time we link this up, it's gonna be like wave 30. So maybe this was not a good approach, but we're kind of committed. Okay, let's see what we got. Discovering a bastion's decent. Each adjacent building gets... Okay, we have a lot of adjacent buildings and a scout hideout. I think I like that. Okay, new threat. Let's see what we got coming. Okay, so we don't have stealth guys. That's good news. We've got a straight line, which we could put here. Or we could try to reroll, but I think I like this. What direction do I want it? Maybe like here? And let's see. That's elevation 2. A turret here may not be a crazy idea. Like platform, so we get level 3. And then like a Durandal here maybe? Could be good. These things are good next to neutral buildings, but I don't see like the perfect spot for that. And we could take this one. It reduces our HQ HP, but if they're getting to our HQ, it's already game over. I'm just at terms with that. Let's get this upgrade. This is the one, it's super expensive, but it turns this thing into just a killing machine. All right, let's see it. I think this is a decent spot. Covers both of these approaches a little bit. It does have a small area around it, like a minimum range it won't fire, but this is still, I think, a pretty good coverage. And let's see. Okay, we got an early arc cannon here. I don't hate that. I'll grab it, even though I don't think I'm quite ready to build it. Potentially, we could put it like here. could be quite good, maybe. And so, sort of. I mean, there's late game enemies. If you continue past the official end, like I've gotten past 35, they might as well be, they're like sort of just super elite enemies. So not like specifically, you know, a boss with its own health bar, but they're tanky enough they might as well be. I think I just need to save my stuff here. But as you like, hopefully we successfully complete this one. I can show you guys as you like do different things in the game, you unlock the different commanders, which is another level of replayability. So I'm hoping we can complete this one and I can show you. I haven't won with this guy yet. Let's get some more scout stuff. We've got a lot of recon. Let's close this up. That's perfect. Okay, we've got, oh, okay. We got free supply production back here, and obviously we're gonna take that. Just a question of how do we want to do it? Let's see. So we could do like a scout level 2, and that's pretty good. So that's 50 production. And then over here, I think this is level 1. So it's not quite as good, but still 50 production I'm not walking away from. We could put, I'm still gonna do it. So at level 1, you can probably make a case for just having extra weapons. Gives you 2 extra range. I'm just gonna take the weapons. We already have a lot of guys with like pretty good range. This will just focus if guys go this way. We'll do a little extra damage. And we could consider, oh guys, there's more production back here that I missed. Okay, I'm bad. I don't know what buildings are perfect for this. We could just put something cheap here, like a mortar, but that wouldn't really do anything. We could do like a bunker. I mean, guys will walk past here, potentially. Maybe I just won't upgrade it. So that's another 50. And then 10 recon. We already have a lot of recon. Maybe, here, let's do a light mortar angled like this way. So we're like really boosting our economy with, we rolled a bunch of econ buildings back here, which is kind of good, honestly. No such thing as too much econ in this game, because some of the stuff gets crazy expensive. Okay, let's send it and see how we do here. We could also, I want to upgrade these barricades a little bit. Let's do that. Let's get a little more HP on them. I gotta push this out. Look at this. This is too short. Like if the barricades weren't here, this would be over. Let's get even. Okay, what do we got here? Mirador. Sure, let's get this one. Okay, who are these guys? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So this is scaring me, guys. That last one, that could have gone south like majorly. So this one is just more health, gains more supply when destroyed. Let's just get more health. I'm gonna build a second one and get more health. And yeah, okay. And let's do another. I think I want a bastion here. Yeah, I think I do. And we're gonna get the height 0 upgrade. This one, I think we want the plasma. We've got no cloaked enemies so far. Yes, we do need more damage on the short track. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Maybe even more than this, honestly. I mean, we got all the Miradors, but the Miradors, they kind of do best against the little guys, against like a big boss enemy. I think I go this and get the plasma as soon as we have enough money. I get this. This short track is a problem. Okay, so we got the plasma on top, and we're fortunate the plasma guys are going the wrong way. That's really good news. because we've spent so much time looping around up here. Having this thing so close to your base, this is not ideal. Okay, let's get Scout 3. We got a 4-way connection. I think I want to just push this out. Like so. Buy us a little bit more time. Can we put... Also, some CC would be really nice up here. Don't have the money for this yet. We could get this thing. Let's send it, even though I'm a little bit nervous here. I think I want to take this as soon as I've got the money. Yeah, well, the flyers, these guys do okay against flyers. What do we got here? Supply, Mirador costs. I think I'll take that. We could also upgrade. We've got a lot of recon. So, like, we could get even more range on these guys. Like this. And then this thing gives it... I think... Like, look, that range, guys, is nuts. I think we want to do that on a couple of these. And, okay, that guy's range is not nearly as good. So if we want to do anti-air, this thing is pretty good at anti-air. It's kind of a funky shape. Like, we would have to think about that. And it shoots, like, all around it, so you almost just want to put this thing, like, in the thick of it. And I'm trying to think if we've got like a perfect spot for it. I don't know if we do. But also, I'd love to get some CC up here, like some slows. Because we're kind of running into the same issue as last game, where it's just we don't have enough damage on the main track. We could do a Werewolf. That does some AoE. How many flyers we got? Air unit. Air unit. We got 3 air units. So I kind of think you guys are right about getting some kind of like specific anti-air up. We just have one platform as part of the issue. Like here, maybe. One platform would let us build here. Covers 2 different approaches. But most of the flyers are going to be coming in through any of these. Of course, if we link this up, they're going to be coming this way. This would be good, but we'd need 2 platforms for it. This only sort of covers one side. I'm not crazy about that. I was thinking about putting my electric thing down here. And we don't have any Pumas. The Pumas are another small anti-air option. I'm not sure. I'm going to try sending it and hope we don't get like screwed here. Miradors are, yeah, I'm considering that too. Like even, nah, that's too far. Miradors are pretty good, like jack of all trades. Okay, so we're still alive. Sturdy bunker, efficiency, Rampart missile. So Puma, we talked about a Puma. Rampart missile is decent. We will have more entrances. I think I'll take this. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we've linked this up. So everybody's going to be coming out of these 2. So these 2 are going to be nuts. And how can we do that to our advantage? Can we get... Okay, we could get CC up. I kind of want to do that. Even though we really need to like push the map out a little bit more. Let's do it. I don't know if this maybe is a mistake. Also, should we get this base upgrade for error shield? Let's wait and see on that. Let's get, we don't really need the range with where everything is right now. Let's see how this does. Okay, so we've got slows coming in. That's awesome. I like these snipers are just shooting across the map. See, the slows are helping a lot. Also, I would love to get like Blessed Machine on this thing. They do a lot of damage. And this thing is level 3. Okay, that went pretty well. CC definitely helped. Ammo depot is good if we ever get like a really powerful building up to juice it up. We already have a Mirador and a Bastion here. We already have, I think I want to put a Bastion here, but we already have one. I don't know if that's worth, let's get the ammo depot. Gives us more options. So let's put a Bastion here, get the height 0 upgrade. Let's get, we're kind of going all in on shield break. If there's a stealth guy, we're in, well, you know, we've got the snipers. We may not be totally screwed. Let's get the plasma and send it. This will be better once we can push this out a little bit further. It took us a long time to like connect this up. I mean, it worked eventually, but okay, plus 20% production. I think it's early enough. I still want that. 468, that's pretty good. Okay, we've got a 3-way, I think. Do I want to turn this and just go straight out? Let's re-roll it once. Get a 4-way here. I think I'm fine with this. I think I like this actually. Yeah, actually you're right about the bunkers. I kind of agree with that. Especially if we can close this off and make everybody come in this way. Where's a good spot? These things have their firing arcs a little bit funky. Like it's almost best to be set back slightly. But the majority of the guys are going to be coming down this way. We do like here. I think I like this. And we'll do like the gun upgrades. So you kind of have a choice here. This thing helps with air units. It's like, it comes with one of these. And you can get a second one or you get a Reaper cannon, which is kind of like better against single targets. With all the air units, I think I want this. And then let's do the high ground thing since we're at level 2. We still have one more barricade. So I don't know if that's worth trying to, I don't think we can put it here. No, we can't. I don't know if that's worth putting here. It might be. I'm going to do that. And let's upgrade. I'd hate for guys just to walk this way and in the game. Okay. Let's see how much this thing does. I actually think this bunker could do pretty decent damage. We could also do a bastion up here, potentially. There's so many options in this game. So some of these guys are getting around. I'm going to upgrade this thing. 75, 125. Yeah, we got guys looping around. We need more damage. And again, okay, somebody got in. That's not great. A little bit of damage. It was a small guy. I really want one of the big shield things that we talked about last game, or even the Retribution missile launcher would be nice. But we're kind of rolling like basic stuff. 300 supply, the Durandal upgrade. This guy's doing 6,800 without the tier 3 upgrade. Honestly, that's pretty good. Guys, the bunker did 14k. That's really good too. These guys are doing 8k, 12k. Each of the Miradors is doing like 6k. So most of our stuff is really getting it done. Snipers are doing like 2k back here. It's not horrible. So Durandal efficiency, we just have the 1. So I don't know if that's worth it. Although we are planning on like juicing it up. Let's get it because I want to show you guys this Blessed Machine thing. It's so good. Maybe we'll even put the ammo depot by it. It's nuts. Maybe that should be our next upgrade. Honestly, I don't know if that's like the best call. We could also consider a rampart. It would hit these. It hits 4 entrances. If we close this one up, unless you upgrade it, then it can do more. It's kind of cool. Kind of think going with the Durandal. I want to show you guys the Blessed Machine. It's so good. I don't know if that's like the correct play here. It probably is not, but I'm mostly here just to show you guys cool stuff. Level 4, depending on like somebody was saying earlier with the RNG elements, I have won some level 4s, but it is not like guaranteed by any means. I'm not good enough for it to be guaranteed. Okay, let's see what we roll here. Arc cannon cost, platform. Let's do this. Okay, new threats. Let's see what's coming. Oh, guys, camouflage. I was hoping it wasn't going to be camouflage. And a big shield guy. We really need shield break, and this is not good. Guys, this is not good. Let's get a corner here. So they're all going to be coming in this way. So we're kind of in trouble. I mean, we have some shield break here. These guys are, this is not really like heavy shield break. And then as far as detection, like this is our detection stuff back here. And like 2 of these guys, I guess we hope these guys really carry us in terms of detection. We could put up a Mirador with the correct stuff. Bunkers, you can also get detection on. I guess I could put one like over here, but I don't know how many are going to go that way. A decent number go this way. Maybe that's the way to go. We could also get we get the Blessed Machine guys. Let's do it. I have no idea if this is like the way to go. Let's boost it up. Oh, actually I should have gone with this one for the range. It's clicking too fast. It's fine. We could do more bunkers. The problem is the bunkers are good against these small guys. They don't do a ton against like the big strong units. And what scares me are like these guys. Bunkers don't really get it done against these guys. I really hope we roll like a missile launcher or one of those big shield things. We also, guys, we haven't chosen on this yet. I think I actually want to go shield damage because we're now running into more shield guys. Sanction cannon? Yeah, we could do that. That could be good. Let's see, do we have a good spot for that? That's not a bad spot back here. It's not really the single target damage we're looking for. Guys, this did 28k last fight. That's more than like any other building. I mean, we did pump a lot of supply into it, to be fair. Let's do this sanction cannon. And I think this is the spot here. You can get bonuses for being adjacent to a Mirador. And I think that might be worth it. Let's get a little bit more damage. And then this guy will just sort of be extra help in the back line if they're taking like a long way. Excuse me, the AoE from this guy is pretty good. And look at this turret is just firing like a machine gun. Look at the damage just tick up. 26k, 27k. Extra supply is always good. We've got, yeah, and this could help with the cloak guys. Let's do that. And then we've got a 3-way. At this point, I just want to push out like so. Okay, this is another supply per adjacent building. This is, if you put something by this, you get a free shield break weapon. That's probably worth it, honestly. Maybe we put a sniper tower here. And we could do 2 extra range or 2 guns. If we do the extra range, we could cover the central way. And let's do this one. So we activated that. That's good. Supply per adjacent building. I could have put it here. Maybe I'll put something else here. Honestly, a good spot. Maybe we do the werewolf here, guys. 1 range. Let's save our tech, maybe. Also, I wanted to get the level 3. Oh, we can still get it. Let's do it. Yeah, there goes all our money. All right, let's roll. I love these. This is probably my single favorite unit in the game is the Sanction Cannon. I don't know if it's like the strongest, but it's just fun. Like just drop an AoE at range here. This guy's doing okay damage, 4k. This guy's at 30k. Pretty good. Okay. All buildings plus 5 damage. This is pretty good. During the next wave, so there's like a one-time boost here and then a permanent. I'll take a permanent 5% damage boost. For sure. Let's see what we can upgrade. I think it's time for this missile silo. I don't know where the best location is for it necessarily. They do have a little bit of travel time, so up on the front lines is not a crazy idea. But I don't have, it's kind of a big slot. It's like 2x3. I think like here, maybe. Let's do it here. And let's roll. So you can see these things are pretty cool too. It just launches missiles at entry points. And it's already at, this is with no upgrades, 6k damage. It's pretty good. Okay, we got big guys coming. This is less good. We got big guys headed straight for our base. Oh boy. We still have not rolled. I don't know if we've rolled a single one of those big shield breaker things that I really want to show you guys. We keep getting the stuff we don't really need. We don't really need another one of these. We can upgrade the rampart. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's super strong, but it's cool. We could push this out further. Sure, let's do it. Why not? This thing, so you have a choice to target all entry points. Right now there are just 4, but as we play, we'll probably open up more. This would give us a HQ little self-repair. I don't know if it's worth it, because at 2892, if one big guy gets through, it's over, regardless of if we're at 2900 or at 3500. So I don't think I care about that. Let's see, any upgrades? This is a Mirador. I don't care about that. Well, this is only level 2. I think we want that to be level 3. And then maybe we get... Let's get this just damage thing here. So this boosts your sturdy bunkers. This thing is never going to be adjacent to 7 buildings. Even though that's kind of a cool buff. All buildings gain detection if adjacent to 7 buildings. I just don't see how we're going to do that. So this boosts sturdy bunkers. Wow, these are expensive, but look, I've never gotten this far with the missile silo. These look pretty good. We might build some more bunkers since we just buffed them up. Plus these missile launchers, they just look cool. Like, oh, we got stealth guys coming in. Snipers are not really getting it done against these guys. Let's see, can we upgrade this guy? At least they're taking the long way. That's something. Fortunate that the stealth guys took that long way. Okay, recon, another bunker, Mirador. Okay, new threat spotted. What do we got coming here at the end? 32. Okay, so it's just stronger tier 3 foes. Okay, well, that's scary. I would love to get you know what I might do? So we already have this thing boost anything adjacent to it. Let's put like a platform here. Let's do 2 platforms. I don't know if this is good. We're going to go with the stealth detection build. And that should help a bit. And we could do another bunker, because this bunker is actually doing pretty well. That's a pretty good field of fire. Do we want the single target? Let's do a single target, because the air units are actually, I'm more concerned about the shield guys. Like the heavily shielded, there's so many shield guys, and we still haven't rolled the shield break, like heavy shield break right now. It's a lot of guys coming in. Okay, we've got these Miradors, even with detection, not doing a ton of damage. Okay, we're going in. Oh god, oh god. They got through one barricade. These guys, they're scary. Oh, okay, he made it in. He did quite a bit of damage. These barricades will rebuild. So, there's that at least. Division relay. I gotta check the codex. Division relay. Okay, this gives shield break. I think we have to take that. We have to take this. And another barricade. Maybe just like along here. Okay, so we've got a 3-way thing. That's fine. Put it out here. So division relay. Where do we want to put this? We used our platforms. Maybe that was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that. I want to get this thing up high, but I don't know that that made a difference, because like here would be good. I'd love to get this thing up. I guess I could stick it just way out here. I don't think that's crazy. There are a lot of people coming in this way. Okay. So we don't want that. Let's get shield break, damage and rate of fire. We could also upgrade this Warwolf. We've got a relay antenna. Where can we stick this? Back here somewhere, maybe? Sure. Debating where to put this last barricade. Like, do I put it here? I think I'm most concerned about people just going straight up the middle. Let's go HP. We're kind of late for that. All right. Let's cross our fingers, guys. I don't know about this. At least we have shield break out here. But there's still so many, it's not going to get all of them. The heavy one, you can get like an AoE shield break, which is really good. But this thing, I think, is helping still. 16k, I mean, that's pretty good. The wave's not done. So, yeah, that thing's definitely helping. I'm worried about these big guys going straight in. This could be bad. Are these fully upgraded? That will not get more health. Oh. Okay, got it just in time. All the Mirador spam paid off. Okay, guys. So this one's fun. I can't believe it took us this long to roll one of these. I don't know if it's super good, but it's fun, so we're using it. What this is this little like dropship thing just drops soldiers around. And like you can upgrade it. It also shoots missiles. And we'll get these pulse rifle guys. This thing's actually pretty cool. I still wish we had the shield break thing, but At this point, it's not happening. I need to come to terms with it. So it flies, it shoots missiles, and now look, it's going to drop guys here who then just start shooting. Now it's going to keep doing that. Like here, it's dropping guys. And this thing does a lot more damage than you think. Like these little squads are pretty good. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, stealth guys taking a long way. That's good. Some big guys. Looks like we're doing decently. We got one more wave, so we might do it here. Although we thought that last game. Okay. If we had HQ repair, I would probably do this, but it's also so late that supply production is not worth it. Let's get the bunker upgrade. We've got several bunkers going. And so this is just going to be stronger foes. We've got a turn. Let's re-roll it. We'll just keep pushing this out. Gives us more time. Like you can kind of dilute the spread. So by making this so long, we're kind of buying time for ourselves, if that makes sense, because they're all going to spawn at these different things. So if we didn't have this extended thing, if we just had like 2 entry points here, it would just be like a solid mass that would get past us, if that makes sense. Let's get high ground expertise here since we're up on level 3. And what other upgrades? Can't afford the rampart stuff. This thing, you know, let's get this as soon as we have the money. Should just take a second. Okay, so that's gonna be more damage and a little bit more CC. A lot of guys going this bottom way, which is perfect. Our little dropship up here, you can see how much damage it's doing. Look at that, 19k, 20k. Like it looks like it wouldn't be this effective. The new mistake here, the first time I built one of these, you think like, oh, it looks like exposed dropship. You want it in the back lines. Oh god, all the stealth guys in the back. Oh no, the stealth guys are gonna end it. Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. Another one, we get to 35. Although we get a good card here. That's actually a good card. Oh, we're getting so close, guys. I'm sorry, we're choking at the end. Oh, that was a good attempt though. So our number 1 building was actually the Miradors, 552k. Second was that single Durandal position, 362. Sanction cannon at 291, and then the bastions, bunkers, all the other random stuff. We did not get lucky with the rolls, but again, I think that was probably, I could have played it better. I needed more detection. We kind of just like went all in on the range upgrades, and maybe I should have sprinkled in some detection stuff just in case. So that's probably my bad. And then let's do one more tonight, and then we'll probably call it a wrap. Let's go with this third group. These guys, so they have this commander that comes out and fights, who's decent. They get extra blueprints in the reinforcement phase, so that's pretty cool. They also, there's some unique buildings. These guys get like this fortress building that's kind of cool. You can see I've probably played the least with these guys. I'm pretty bad. I'm not doing 4. I'll do 3 because I want to keep a challenge, but if I do 4 with these guys, it's going to be over by like wave 25. They don't really click with me, I guess. So let's take a look at the options. I want to beat it with somebody new. So this one looks like it's kind of all about neutral buildings and building next to them. That's kind of interesting. This one, you get platforms every other wave. That's actually really good. Your buildings are cheaper, but then they're more expensive to upgrade. I'm not sure how I feel about that because I like to upgrade buildings, but that's a maybe. His minigun looks kind of weird. Maybe that's just me. This guy, threat reveal 2 waves earlier. It's decent. Discounted armor staging ground. That's if you're doing like a unit build. I'm not really about that. For each entry points, buildings and troops gain damage. Starts with a rampart missile silo. So this is like the opposite of my approach where I try to do like, well, I guess with the kill zone, we do have a decent number of entry points. That's decent. This guy I won with Xenoprognosis. This is like a special building. I think I want to do... Let's try this entry point lady. Or do I want to do... You know what? Let's do neutral building lady at level 3. Let's try this. And each of the factions gets its own biome. So these guys get like a snow biome here. Now notice this, you can't just close off the loop. If anybody is wondering like, oh, he's an idiot, why don't you close off the loop? And then they can only come one way. All the entrances that you play with have to have a valid like destination. Okay, so with this turn, I think let's turn it this way. Let's try to like funnel southwest again. You also get like this statue of like a horse. This faction is kind of weird. I'm not sure how I feel about this faction. We have not discovered anything, but we got to build something. The base upgrades are, you can sort of get troops. There's this random orbital cannon that's kind of cool, but it costs a ton of supply. But it looks cool, so maybe we'll get there. You can get a few turrets on this, but it's nothing like that first faction where you can make it into like a legit fortress. I'm going to hold off on that stuff. I think for now, we can just do the usual Mirador start. Let's do range. And I'm not sure if you're better off building a second one versus getting the upgrades. I'm going to do this. That may be like a misplay, but I don't know. Okay, commander gains detection. I'm not doing like a commander build, so I think this is bad. But platforms are good. What do we got? We've still got stuff to build. Let's get the platform. And we can't afford anything, so let's just roll. I'm hoping to discover some good neutral buildings and try to like play around that, because looks like that's her thing. I've never played this lady before, so. Okay, here's a buff to neutral buildings. Let's do it. I'm really gonna try to like lean into the neutral building thing and see how it goes. Okay, let's put this here. It's really the only thing we can do. And no neutral building reveal. We've got 1 here, 2 here. We could build a second. What's the coverage on this guy? Decent, both ways. I'm debating, do I want like a Mirador here or here? Or do we wait? Let's wait. I really want to do neutral building stuff. We might take a little bit of damage here. We'll see. I think we will. So you got little guys coming out. They do help a bit. I'm sure if you're a pretty good player, maybe you can like make those do a lot of work for you. Let's get this Durandal thing. And then let's get a werewolf. And let's send it again. Let's see, are we gonna take, yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but nothing crazy. Yep, that's fine. Okay, base HQ, scout hideout, supply, platform. I guess let's get the supply. Okay, we've got a straight. And that's not ideal. Guess it's okay. I guess it's not. Is it worth a reroll? Let's try a reroll. A turn. I think I prefer a turn. Yeah, I do. Yep, let's do that. And okay, so we've got our first site thing over here. Problem is this is in kind of a bad spot. Let's put our, this thing is kind of trash. Well, I mean, it doesn't do anything. I think the upgrades are good. So increase the chance for building doctrines, all units. I don't actually know like the best way to go with this. Let's try it. Let's try, so cheaper building costs. Yeah, we'll try it. I don't really know what I'm doing with this faction, so like you can see this. Are we gonna lose this on wave 5, guys? I need to build something else. I can't just wait for neutral building. Probably need to build another Mirador or the Werewolf. Okay, bunch of supply, Bastion. Let's just get this a lot of supply. 400 supply is pretty good. Okay, I think we need to put the Werewolf down. And that's height 2. We've got several options at height 2. I think this thing gets a bonus if you have it next to your HQ, but I don't know if it's worth it. So this would give us rate of fire, reload speed, range and damage. Honestly, it's not bad. You lose this bonus. I'm debating if we want to keep it like height 0 next to the HQ, or do we try to like put it up high someplace? But I don't even see, we'd have to like do a platform. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, maybe if we did it out here, would give us like some better coverage. Like maybe here. Because this is the way we're going. This would make it more relevant like late game. If we put it here, late game it's not doing anything. Like maybe up here with a platform. I have no idea if this is good. Let's try it. What could go wrong, guys? Let's get even more range. I don't think I want to dump tech into this. So we'll just get that and see if that's enough. I mean, it has nice AoE. It doesn't shoot super fast. I think, oh god, guys, we need like more reliable damage. This is ugly. We're gonna lose this one so fast. Don't do this build, guys. Whatever I'm doing here, don't do it. Okay, so we've got, okay, at least we're rolling the terrain we want, but it's not helping us that much. Okay, we got camouflage guys coming. At least we have warning. So we could do a Mirador. Where do we want to put this thing? Plus 10 recon production. Maybe we want to do it on this. And we get like some of the bonuses going, maybe. Of course, that can only support one side right now. This is a level 8-3 position. Can't support the other side. Those are the bad news. I'm gonna do it. And let's see if we go this way. Maybe we do the long barrels for the extra range. Normally I go this way. This is expensive. It's hard for me to believe that this is worth it. I don't know if I've ever bought it. 1100 supply. I mean, 200% damage is good, but I mean, it's just a basic tower. So I don't know. Okay, we could get, let's get another Mirador. I think we need them. We've got a small amount of time here to figure this out. Let's get, we know we want detection. Let's get it. And send a wave. So I'm thinking like a Mirador on each side, maybe. Do I want to boost this up yet? Stuff is still kind of getting through. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get the Mirador stuff. Okay, we've got a 4-way. Do we want that? I don't think we do. We got 2 rerolls. Maybe we'll get lucky. I think I can live with this. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I can live with that. Well, I'm going to try to bring this one down this way and maybe make this like sort of a kill zone. I don't know if we'll even like make it that far. The way this thing's going. Here's a level 3. So this would have been a good spot too, potentially. But I hate leaving this naked. Maybe a, you know, if we rolled a bastion, we could put a bastion here. We could also, let's do, oh, that's still level 2. I thought that was, let's go all the way up and get that. Okay. So we've got a bit of detection here. I could put a tower down here also by the neutral site. I think more guys are going this bottom way because there's 2. So let's, well, yeah, let's upgrade that. Let's do it. 596. This is not amazing, guys. Let's get the bastion. That could be good. If we can get everything looped down here, the bastions like here could be really good. Okay, so we've got camouflage. Okay, no flying units yet. Oh, there's one flying unit. That's fine. It's tier 0. Okay, so as far as upgrades, you guys could 293. Let's get the next upgrade there. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, I really need these guys to focus. The camo units? Okay. Alright, we survive another round, guys. Okay, zone command. We could try to like boost our economy a little bit. Our economy is not good. Look at 150 and 0. That's another reason I struggle with these guys. Like, I don't know. Let's do that. We've got a straight, which is fine. Let's put it here. Oh, this is good. Adjacent buildings gain 75% damage. I like that. But I want to put something better than like a Mirador there. Maybe we do like a boosted turret. We don't have one of the Durandals or whatever. Maybe we wait for that. And while we wait, we could do this. 3 guys. Yeah, let's do that. Are we recovering? Maybe. I don't know. Let's get this 20% supply. Helps a little bit. Every little bit helps. And let's go level 3 with you. And we could get one of these base upgrades. Let's do this. So this gives us a little repair, a little bit of recon. Yeah, let's try it. I would rather have a Durandal than a Werewolf. We could just take the recon, I guess. That gives us reroll chances. Okay, we've got, okay, that's exactly what we were looking for. And we've got another 10 discovery thing. That could be good. Question is, what do we put back here? Level 3 tower. We could do like a sniper, maybe. I mean, guys will funnel this way, so we could just do another Mirador. Pretty good coverage. We do a bunker. I don't think that's crazy. Let's do a bunker, guys. No detection, but yeah, whatever. I think half of them will go to the left. Okay, Mirador costs, Mirador. Okay, here's a Durandal. I think I want it. What level is this? Level 1. We only have one platform. We could Bastion here. I think I want a Bastion here. That could be really good. Let's save our money. Bastion here gets everything coming in, and we could go with detection on it. I think that's a no-brainer. This bunker over here has pretty good fields of fire. That's a good spot. Okay, supply, neutral building. Let's just get the supply. And we've got a straight. That is fine with me. And this would be a bunker or a bastion at height 1. I think I'm going to use a platform here. I like using the platforms. I probably use it too much. Let's do it. And then we're going to do damage per height level. And we'll get the snipers when we can. Because see, they'll be able to shoot all these cloak guys here. Can we do this mid? Probably can. I think I'm going to do it. All right, we're recovering a little bit. That start was pretty bad. I don't... Here, let's get Mirador upgrade because we got a bunch of them. I don't know if these guys just play like that or that's just me being bad. Probably me being bad. I think I want to... Do I want to put like a Durandal over here or probably just get more upgrades here? Let's send the wave. We're also going to get a new threat alert soon and maybe we should wait for that. But I think I want this regardless. This is a good spot for a bastion. It's doing well. Okay, sturdy bunker, air command. Air command could be good if we stretch this thing way out. Let's do it. I'm not going to build it yet. Okay, new threats. Let's see what we got coming. Okay, just a... This guy's like high health, and then the dividing horror means you just have to deal with more little guys. Like, so splash damage I think is pretty good against that. This is fine. Let's just push it. And so we've got 2 platforms. We could boost our economy with this thing. We probably should do that. Our economy is a little bit sad. Any buildings we should activate? I don't know that I can. That's recon. Like, this neutral building thing feels more RNG dependent than like a lot of these guys. Not that that's necessarily bad, but there's a lot of RNG in the neutral buildings as far as what you get and where you get. To me, it seems like they can be anywhere from like awesome to not worth your time. Okay. I do think we want to boost our economy though. Okay, zone command. I always have to check these because I get like the division relay and zone command mixed up. Okay, zone command, so we can just go straight econ on it. Okay. So it's not going to do much damage. I don't even know if it's worth like trying to put it in a spot where it matters. Like, do I just tuck it behind the base? I'm not sure. Kind of shoots out in a pattern. Guess we could do it like here. I hate to block something useful potentially that we might want to build. I don't know if we're gonna build this far back. Kind of doubt it. Let's put it here. Probably doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna get supply. This one takes 300 recon. I don't know if that's happening. maybe. And then to get down here, this would be nice. 300 recon's a lot. I guess we're getting 15. Maybe if we roll like some more recon, it's possible. Let's send it. But even like this, we've boosted our economy a little bit. This splash damage is doing decently on this poor wolf. We could get the recon production here. You know, let me put a bunker. Oh, you know what? We're out of bunkers? That's too bad. I was thinking about putting a bunker like right here. We could do a just tower, I guess. Oh, we got a bunker. Vehicles plus 30% HP. Guys, I've never built a vehicle in this game. They might be good. I just have not messed with them. Maybe we should try that. We'll see if we have time. Tier 2 doctrines are good. Let's decide. Okay. Do we want a bunker here? What would that field of fire be like? I actually think it'd be good. I think I like that idea. So I'm going to go all the way up with this thing. Level 3. Like, I think that's a pretty good field of fire. And we activate some more recon. Let's... probably should upgrade this before the bunker, but this is cheaper. And we have to decide which of these we want. So let's send the wave. Not sure. I mean, there's not many air units yet. Like, where are all the air units? These little tiny guys, like, that's not a threat. The Miradors are going to take care of that. I guess these Krylos, I haven't seen that many of them. Oh, okay, we haven't got to that wave yet. That's going to be 2 waves. Okay. Okay, Vicious Crossfire, ho-hum. Advanced Mirador, good. Of course, 50 recon gets us closer to our goal. Let's do this one. Let's get the Advanced Mirador. We've got a turn. I don't really want to turn. I want to keep this thing going straight. But I hate burning recon that we might need. What's this building? All buildings gain 10% damage against air units. I mean, that's pretty good. We could put something down here too. Maybe like that. Get the bonus. I don't see why not. Any upgrades? Yeah, we actually kind of need to do a lot of upgrades. For this guy, let's get the extra guys in this thing. It's pretty good range. And there are a lot of these cloaked units. I like when you upgrade the buildings, you can actually see the changes happen. Maybe I should, next time I upgrade, I'll zoom in. But it's a nice little touch. Okay, so some guys are getting past here. I think we put this advanced Mirador up here. And, okay, let's just get this recon production. I want more recon. And I'm going to go, we got the new guys coming. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with detection, extra guys. Yeah, it's skipping the path. Well, not really. It's still going to go past most of our guys. I do wonder, let's see what the wave looks like first. I don't know if anti-air is going to be worth it. Maybe. Let's do it. Let's get anti-air. These guys are kind of tanky. Look at all these cloaked units. Maybe we want another bastion here. Let's take a bunch of supply. Sure. Okay, we got a straight shot. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's flip it like so. Oh, there's a slow here. That could be kind of good, especially if we can get some like artillery on this thing. That has potential. We're still not using this thing at all. We could. Could also, I think a bastion here is good. I don't know if I should have done a platform for that. I'm gonna save a platform. I use them too much. I should really save them for like when I'm trying to place like a big building. It's kind of clunky. Okay, let's get high ground and we'll get roof snipers as soon as we can. There we go. So it feels like we recovered this one a little bit after that disaster started. Okay, more Miradors, Puma. We just have the one Warwolf. Let's get this. We got 5 Miradors we could put on deck here. Wonder what the next move is. Maybe this. Send it. I think it is. 850. These flying guys are getting a little uncomfortably close there. Maybe we need more anti-air in the path. Okay, cheaper upgrades for 1 turn. Omega. And we don't really... I kind of built on our potential Omega spots. That's fine. Air command is an option. We're getting close to the 300 recon to boost our supply here quite a bit. Maybe next turn if things go well. Let's just get this. Okay, a turn. Let's re-roll it. Let's do that. Okay, a shield break weapon. And a slow. Kind of want the slow here, and just that would give these guys more time to hit stuff. So question is, we just put a bunker here? No, we're out of bunkers. We could do another econ building, but it's not fitting here. We could also use this thing for damage, but I think I want more econ. So do we just put it back here somewhere? I think so. Maybe like there. I don't think we're ever going to use those spots. And let's get that. Okay. We could put just like a Puma here. These things are like little anti-air things. They don't get any height 0 upgrades. Makes me rather do a bunker potentially. We could just do like a basic Mirador and get the level height 0 range thing. They're mostly here for the CC. They'll do some damage too. I think I like that. But having CC next to a Bastion feels like it could be pretty good. Yeah, you can see that slow is pretty solid. Okay, do we have any Bastions? No. Having another one never hurts. Because this, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So half the guys are going to come in this way and potentially more as we build. Sure, let's do it. And then we've got the 325, so we can upgrade one of these and one of these. Okay, so maybe I should take it back about these guys' economy. 708 a turn? Like, it's pretty good. Maybe it was a me issue all along. Let's activate the shield break turret here. And we'll get these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys. And let's send it. Don't really have a lot of like super weapons on this one. There's kind of like a lot of the lower tier stuff upgraded in good spots, and it's kind of working. Like these are, I think Bastions might be tier, I'm not sure if they're tier, sorry, I'm curious, I'm gonna look. Does it say? I think it says. Next time we see one, maybe. Okay, Bastions are tier 1. So, you know what, let's get this thing to try to get some more advanced doctrines and stuff. And let's keep pushing this out, I guess. Guys, 3,000, this supply income is kind of bonkers. Let's get our airport thing up. Maybe back here. Seems fine. We could go for more discovery. I think I want the recon. And you drop a bunch of tech on supply. I think I want the damage upgrade over this. We already have a lot of supply coming in. Let's get the damage upgrade. We're not going to use that. We get a second smoke signal. We'll use this one like back here maybe. Seems like that could be pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. And we've still got a bunch of gold. Or gold supply. We could do another air command potentially, or we could save up for a second smoke signal on this one. I'd have to give up one of these spots. I don't know if that's worth it, because this could be another decent, like these would be pretty solid bastion locations if stuff like starts getting through. Let's see how it goes. Bombs are doing pretty good work here. I'm not sure if that affects... Actually, I think it does. Does this affect... Yes. So the bombs do affect these camouflage guys. So a couple guys got through this left side. Supply... We're not re-rolling that much at this point. It's so late. I don't know if that's worth it. Let's just get this. We still haven't gotten this thing up yet, which we've talked about doing for ages. How's everybody doing damage-wise? 6K, 7K, 9K. These guys are doing work out here. We could even boost this guy up a little bit more. He's on height 1. Let's get this one. How much is this guy doing? 3K? That's pretty good. Let's get the high ground. I think I want to put a Durandal here, like we talked about ages ago. Okay, that's just height 1. I was hoping to get it up to 3. It still covers okay area. I mean, the plus 75% damage. Let's go for it. I want to like buff this thing up maybe, so we get extra range for being next to a neutral building. That's good. I don't want to lose the range and use the tech here, so I'm gonna go with this one. We might do the Blessed Machine again, even though we lost that run. But yeah, it's got pretty good firing lines here. Does not have detection, which is a little bit unfortunate, but... And these guys can shoot at like air units. This game's a little bit different. You know, some of these tower defense games have rules like, okay, this thing can only target ground units. This can only target air units. This game's not really like that, which is kind of nice. Sturdy bunker and supply. Let's do it. Although the platforms would have been good too. Let's see what our new threats are. Just a big hit point sink and a air unit. So there's different kinds of air units. So these high altitude guys are the ones that fly directly to headquarters. This one, it's an air unit, but it's still going to follow the roads, if that makes sense, or like the paths. So, because it's not high altitude, so it takes less damage from regular weapons. That doesn't apply if you go specifically for the upgrades. Oops, sorry. The anti-air upgrades. Let's push this. We'll just keep pushing up here. And we have enough. No, we don't. That's 5,500. I take it back. We could do another bastion out here potentially. Because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 entrances right now. We could also do more bombers. How much are these bombers doing? 6K. That's not like crazy good. These things, they look cool. I'm not sure if I'm totally sold on the air commands. I could be wrong about that, but some of these I've used and been like, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's clearly like carrying the game. I've never had that happen with the air command. Like 6K, I mean, we've got bunkers doing 6K. But I guess it's not. It does other things as well. You know, it's giving us recon. I don't know. Okay, let's figure out what we want to do here. This blessed machine could be good. Any other neutral things we could pick up? So there's more recon production. Okay, this would give us extra damage against shield and air units. That's honestly not bad. And we're wasting a lot of this if we put that here. We could just do a mirror door. I think 1, 2, 3. I think a bunker here. Or bastion, that's what I meant. It's height 0, so we'll get this upgrade. Not many shielded guys, just like... Yeah, really not many shielded guys this time. So we're gonna go with the snipers again. And these guys. Hey Sharon, good to see you again. Yeah, this is a fun game. For sure. Do we care about recon production's pretty good. I mean, we've got there's only 5 turns left. I don't know if it's worth like focusing. Let's save our money and maybe upgrade this guy. Let's see how we do here. If anything is like super weak, maybe we can shore it up. Because in the next 5 waves, this will get a lot more scary. And I don't know that we're going to get to this. Even 55 recon per turn is pretty good for this faction. Okay, that went pretty well. Oh, guys. I love this thing, but it's so big. It's like hard to fit it onto the map, if that makes sense. But I got to build it just because it's so cool. And again, I don't know if it's good. It looks cool. So that's enough good enough for me. I think I want to try to put it like here if we can. But we're going to have to roll terrain. We can re-roll terrain to try to get this in. It does have one of the super heavy shield cannons that's I've been asking for the last 2 games, but this game we really don't need it. But it has other stuff as well, so it's good. Got a lot of money. Let's save up for this. Let's send it. I love this upgrade, especially next to a 75% amplifier. This thing would be doing so much damage. And in this spot, it can cover quite a bit. So let's get it. I like how it makes these little things on the side of it golden. It's like a cool little touch. Okay. HQ gains detection. That's so useless with this faction. This is so late. If we had got this early, this is really good. 75% supply and reinforcements, but we're at the end, so I don't see the point of that. We could use this as just a weapons platform. This would give us a bit more recon, but again, it's so late. I don't know. This stuff is so late, it doesn't matter. Maybe our HQ needs detection, guys. Our HQ with no weapons. Should we be getting something here? Should we try to get the orbital cannon before? Maybe we should. That's expensive, but it's cool. We've got so much to build. I don't think we're going to build this. This is so late. Do we care about this versus this? Let's do it anyways. Even if it's late, we'll still roll with it. Okay, so we've got a tile here. I kind of want a blank tile to show you guys this fortress. I hope it doesn't take a ton of rerolls. Oh god, it is. Come on. No, that's painful. Oh, we still don't have it. And I don't think there's any like thing I can really set up here. It needs a 3x3, which is really tough to get. That's the drawback of it. Like, I don't think I have a natural 3x3 anywhere here. Are we just going to use all our rerolls here? Oh, God, we just used all our recon and didn't get it. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't even think I can like set it up with this. Unfortunate. Another time we'll do that maybe. Okay. Yeah. Oh well, we could have spent our recon on this, but it's fine. It's a gambler's demise there a little bit. What else can we upgrade? This guy, not much is happening there. Let's just send the wave. Maybe we'll roll something else that's good. There may be some rule in game about like you can't get a blank on a reroll. Because that was a lot of times to click it, or else we're just unlucky. Because we clicked that I think like 10 times. But we're doing pretty well here. I don't know anywhere else we could put this, because this is like a 2x3. And even with platforms, I'm not sure that we need like a ton of platforms to make that happen, right? Like here, we'd need 4 to put it here. I don't think it's happening. We could do a claymore, bastion, and a platform. Do another bastion. They're doing quite a bit. Sure. These things are kind of... These might be carrying us this game. And these are just hit point sinks. Okay, let's do a bastion here. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. We got a blank tile. We could put the fortress out here, but I don't think we're getting a blank tile. Although we have 6 platforms. How do we get so many platforms? Maybe we can do it. Maybe we do it here. Let's try it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And then you got a troop upgrade we're not going to do. You get, I like how some of these descriptions, it just says a lot of soldiers on the wall. Okay, and then you can see, this is what I'm talking about in the preview. It is a lot of soldiers on the wall, but I'd rather have this giant missile rack here probably. But let's send it. And you can see the range on that thing's pretty good. And if anything gets through, it covers basically this whole, all these back loops. So if like on the final wave stuff gets around back here, this is kind of our last ditch. These guys take a lot of damage, these little slug things. Turn into little guys. Yeah, you can see the progression here. So this is the tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, tier 0. And this boosts our blessed thing even more. We can do that. We've got a zone. We'll just keep pushing out. Another gravity well. And let's save up for those missiles. Up here it tells you how many entry points you have and then how many battlefields. Okay, let's get the missile rack. And then the final upgrades, you get +3 range or more damage and rate of fire. I think we want this. We talked about getting the orbital cannon. I don't think that's going to happen this game. I don't even know that we're getting to this one. Probably need to build this earlier. Save up. That's a lot of supply. Guys, these are great to get early in the game, but I mean, it is a tier 3 doctrine. If there's an endless mode, and I think I'll show it to you guys. Let's get this and we'll see how far we can go. The waves start getting really tough, but it looks like we're probably gonna be able to clear this. If I didn't just like jinx it. Any last upgrades? So these guys are all good. Can't afford. I like the name of this, Gothic Grandeur. What a name. We could upgrade some of the stuff back here. I don't know if it's worth it. We could also just put down some more stuff. Yeah, we can have to keep one Durandal to get that bonus. But we could put like another Warwolf here or something if we wanted. We could do the bastions back here that we talked about. We've got a couple. No shielded enemies this game, which is crazy. I think I'm gonna do that just to be on the safe side here. I'll give this one, this, and you can have the height level. There'll be just a little bit more defense if they get past this area. A lot of guys back here. They have to go such a long way. Kind of the fast guys get ahead and it lets them trickle in, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, you can get your snipers, shoot a floor. See the missiles coming out. Cool thing is, so these are all the same weapons you can get on different buildings. So this thing, there's a standalone version. I don't know all the names, but you start to like recognize stuff. Like I think this is a Durandal cannon. So this thing in the back is the same base weapon as this one. Okay, and so we beat it. We get a new card. That's my first time winning with this lady. So that's actually a pretty good card. On discovering neutral building, get a bunch of supply. We re-rolled 15 times, so we unlock some new lady. We've destroyed 100,000 foes. We get another new hero. And our number 1 building here is the Humble Bastion. I kind of like that. Number 2, Mirador. Our single Blessed Durandal did 153k. Kind of like that. I'm just going to show you guys the endless mode real quick here. Let's just keep pushing it out. So I've got another fortress. I don't know where that's going to fit. We can also buff up something with this ammo depot. I don't know if it's worth... This Durandal did 55k. Let's buff it up. So we can get another 5% damage and rate of fire, another 5%. And this time I think I'm gonna go with range here. And let this thing, well, is that worth it? Just nah, you know what? It's not. Let's keep our tech. We'll just go with even more damage and rate of fire. And you can look at, you see these detailed stats, 390% damage, 125% rate of fire increase, 60% reload speed. Like, I think it's pretty good. We've actually got a second one. We could still buff this up. The Tactical Fortress, especially if we get this thing. Let's do it. Let's put it here. A little bit hard to see. Okay, 5, 5. And then on this one, do we care about a little bit extra range? Actually, I think we do. And the reason I say that is not all these weapons have the same range. So like this big one can hit a lot of this stuff around the perimeter that these small ones can't. So I think we take the range here. And I'd love to save up for this. Maybe we'll get there, maybe not. Maybe look at this. This thing's shooting halfway across the map. And we're up to 1,300 supply turn. Pretty good. We could, since we're doing the endless mode, maybe we should get the extra production. I don't know how far this is going to go. I got to like, I think like 42 or like low 40s before, but not with this faction. Okay, that went pretty well. Okay, this high ground card is kind of good. Each building gains 3% damage per height value. Let's get it. And that is so much supply. That's crazy. And okay. Any upgrades? I think I want to save up. I've never gotten this before. I think I want to save up for it. This is such a long entryway. Like, look at this thing. This is pretty wild. We were kind of fortunate here with the starting. Of course, it helped we did difficulty 3, so we didn't have a thing coming out the back here. But we were able to connect these and push it out much faster than the last one. You know that last one where we had, like, entrances 1 tile away from our base? That's not ideal. I maybe should have done a different strategy there. That's probably on me. Okay, we could do Claymores, Omega. I don't know if we have good spots for Omega because we're just putting bastions down all over the place. So I'm going to go with supply, even though we've got tons. New threat spotted. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we do have shield, more camo guys. These guys are fast too. These guys are pretty scary, but we have built quite a bit of detection here. Let's just put... We'll keep going down here. And I think we have enough to get this bad boy. Let's do it. Wait, did the range just like shrink? No. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Let's send it. Oh, look at that. It's shooting like a machine gun, guys. What is that? Never built one of these before. Well, I built the building before. I've never gone all the way to this bottom. It seems pretty good, though. We could also get... Let's get the orbital bombardment. show you guys some of like the cool late game stuff here. Let's speed it up a little bit and do this one since we did our goal. Okay, we could do missile launcher. These are always good. Let's boost up that Durandal even more. And buildings adjacent to the HQ. We have like nothing adjacent to the HQ. One tower. Neither of these is that good. Yeah, we'll just get the cannons as like a last ditch thing. And then we need 5k. And since our economy is like really outrageous. Look at this, 1913. We should be able to get this next turn, and I can show you guys how that looks. I like how fast this, what is this thing called? Pulse cannon? It's shooting so fast. Game volume, oh, it's too loud. Okay, thanks for the feedback. I'm gonna change that real quick. I wasn't sure. Let's just maybe turn the master volume down, do a touch more. Okay, let me know if that's better. Or did I go too far or not enough? Let me know. And this thing's doing pretty well. 56k. This thing's up to 92, guys. The single Durandal. 97k. And we could, I think there's even more upgrades we could get. This bastion upgrade, we're using so many bastions. And okay, we've got a flat tile. So this is what we were looking for. So I want to put it here and we can do another fort next to this thing. Yeah, you're not kidding about the shooting and explosions. And it's only going to get crazier. It goes from like, we're handling this no problem to disaster, like faster than you would think. Okay, let's get more damage. Let's get the missile and we'll do the same upgrade. I turned it down a tad too much. I'll go slightly higher, maybe like that. Okay. So we've got 2,700. I want to show you guys this thing. So let's, plasma fence is good too. Where should I put this? You can upgrade this to give additional rate of fire. Let's put it here. Yep, let's do that. Yeah, okay, we need more money. I've never done a double like fortress thing here. This is a unique building to these red guys, and I do like it. It's like super bulky, but I mean, it's cool. Look at that. Look at them go. All right, I think we can speed this up a little bit. Once you get in these like late waves, they start sending just massive hit point sinks at you. So I don't think there's any way. I mean, maybe there's some way to cheese it and you can get like super high level, but it seems to be you'll eventually reach a cap where it's just like, okay, it's not working anymore. Let's get a retribution. These things are good. We might even be able to get it by, okay, these are the good camouflage guys. And then see, doing this one battlefront thing, we're definitely buffing up some of these enemies, but to me, it's still worth it. Let's put this here. It's going to get this ammo depot upgrade. And we could make this anti-air. I'm just going to go general damage on that. And I know we've talked about this. We'll get there, I hope. See, these are like the fast guys, but we actually have a lot of detection. That's the difference. Like that one game, not having enough detection, and if you unlock like a guy like this, you know, just a couple scout towers are not going to get it done. But you know, we have interlocking bastions, we've got upgraded miradors, advanced miradors. See, these guys take a lot of damage. These walker guys. I'd love to get some like cannons back here if we get like another blank tile and get like some howitzers or cannons to shoot down the lane, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I think next I want to show you guys this thing. I keep teasing the orbital bombardment and I get distracted. See, look, these guys are taking a lot of damage. You know what? I think I gotta go to that right now. Okay. Armored staging ground. I've never built one of these before. HQ releases a tank. Let's try this, guys, since we're already in the late game. We can see what like upgrades you get from it. Okay, we've got a corner. I don't think I want. Sure, we'll go straight. Let's at least take a look at this thing and see what it does. Okay, so I think you're just upgrading the tank. You are upgrading the tank. Let's wait and maybe we'll build that. I want to do the orbital cannon here, since I told you guys we'd do that. Okay, so let's, it might be hard to see where it fires. Should be firing somewhere. Oh, there it is. This lane is so long, but it does good damage. Like here, if we look at the HQ, 5K, and I mean the wave just started. It actually does have a range limit. I didn't know that. We've pushed this thing out so far. It does have a range limit. And we still, okay, let's look at the upgrades for this. So that's more health on this thing. And we're out of tech. That could have been good. Oh well. These big shield walkers, these weapons will do quite a bit of damage, and so will the missiles. These things are pretty good. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. These guys take so much damage. Like, look at this. They're just tanking. Okay. Eventually you just get like overwhelmed with that. Flamer could be good, but we're kind of like late for that. A Flamer here next to that thing. Is that crazy? That gives that. No, actually, those are not claymores. We could put a Puma there. That's not insane. We're not doing this, so this would like really tank the rate of fire on our fortress. We'll do this one. This would give more damage to that building, but lose 1 range. Is that worth it? Maybe. Yeah, I actually think it is. The range is already good. 20% damage. Sure. And then let's do one of these guys. Which way do we want? Let's have it face this way. It's like, it's so late. It doesn't really matter doing little guys like this, but it's fine. And then we're waiting to upgrade you. And this could go shooting floor. And we're gonna, let's try messing with the tank, guys. Why not? Let's make it like super tanky. I have no idea what the tank is gonna be like. Let's see. Okay, here's the first tank. Let's watch it. It's taken like a long way, guys. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's an okay way. It's slow. This tank is so slow, guys. Let's see if it's actually strong. Like, I wonder if it's gonna make it to combat. Like, okay, it tanked one of those cloak guys, and those guys are kind of strong. Oh, there's like, you know, I don't hate the tanks. Maybe I need a tank build, guys. Maybe they're actually good. Should I upgrade them? Make him super tanky. 2 weapons. Let's just get like so many weapons on them. I don't know. Okay, the big walkers kind of do a number on them, as you'd expect. Oh, okay, so the upgraded tanks aren't out yet. Now they're upgraded. They've got like bulldozers and a bunch of stuff on it. Guys, what are these tanks? Okay, Rampart missile. Oh, here's... Okay, we've talked about this thing. I gotta show this thing. I don't have an ammo thing to put it next to, which is a little unfortunate, but they're good. Also, am I reaching like the edge of the map here? I think I might be. Okay. This maybe is a cheesy approach. Okay, so all buildings 5% damage. Honestly, not bad. I don't think I have another one of these ammo depots. So this thing might just be on its own. Like here maybe? Or do I have a better spot for it? That's not a bad spot. I think I'd rather have it up here. And then let's get some upgrades. So it gets a really good upgrade if it's next to an ammo depot. 70% is awesome. I don't know if I'm going to get another ammo depot is the problem. +5 range is also pretty good. Let's get the range. This thing lets it do like splash damage. And then we'll get this thing. This one, so it does like a massive damage boost. And then the -75% reload speed, that's actually a penalty. So like it shoots slower, but does much more damage, if that makes sense. But it's still good. You want like plus reload speed, if that makes sense. A lot of little guys. Let's speed it up. Got tanks coming out. Maybe I need more tanks. These guys are so slow. Honestly, the tanks aren't terrible. So this thing's done like 45k. That's pretty good. Orbital bombardment's on 68k. That's pretty good too. 47, 60, 62. Everybody's chipping in. Okay, none of these are that good. We got another one. That's kind of cool. Oh, we got more stuff. More stuff coming. Do you like how these blob things like just keep upgrading? So like this is the Omega version, and when this thing blows up, it goes to Mega. Mega turns into Mucos. Mucos. That turns into Mini Mucos. Like it's kind of funny. And let's get this Mega upgrade. And then let's do another one. I'd love to get an ammo depot over here. If we roll one, let's do it, and maybe we'll get lucky and roll one. And we can put it here. Probably not gonna happen. But you can see this thing's gonna do like mega damage now. Already 27k. I mean, the wave just started. I wonder if I should have gone rate of fire even without the ammo depot. I'm not sure. You can zoom out really far. It's kind of hard to see what's going on though. Alright, let's speed it up. Oh, look at these guys. Look at how much damage they take. And they're gonna split like 5 times. Here, let's watch. Split. Even these guys take quite a bit of damage. Okay, you can do splash. Like, look at this. And they're like rushing in. That's wild. Anything else to upgrade back here? We're gonna do this thing. Here, they're like making it around. Guys, is this how it ends? With these little guys? Might be how it ends. No, we made it. Okay. Another tactical fortress. Sure. Why not? Straight. Something I should upgrade here. Let's get this thing and send it. I think next I'll save up for this. Yeah, all is fine. That's what I'm saying, is like, you'll think you're good and you're stopping people out here, and then like the wrong batch of enemies at the wrong time, and they're just like blitzing through and giving you like a close call. Like, look at these guys are a problem. Like, I don't even know what to build. I think this is it. I don't think I can stop these guys back here. Let's upgrade you. I think there's too many, and our base is super squishy. Oh, there's a tank. Maybe the tank will save the day. No, the tank got overrun. I think this is it. Yes. Yep. They just split too many times. Okay, so, but wave 43 is pretty good. And our winner here, Tactical Fortress, we did have 2 of them. 1400k. Second was Bastions. We did go really Bastion heavy that run. And then the Imperial Stronghold. So this was all the orbital barrages. Those did quite a bit of work. Our single Blessed Durandal. And then a mix of a bunch of stuff. It probably is. I'm not sure. I think it would have helped, like, covering that back line with more of the smaller and cheaper stuff. But at this point, like, we had already, the main thing is completing the goal of, like, for this one it was 32. So if you were trying to get as far as you could, you're probably going to get better bang for your buck building and upgrading these smaller things than waiting and dropping, you know, thousands and thousands on like random tanks and stuff. I was just kind of having fun there. We might have been able to buy another wave or two, but eventually you reach a point where it's just too much. Like, you're definitely right. We're sitting on a lot of stuff here. Like another bombing run. We almost certainly should have done another bombing run. Another retribution would have probably been good. We had like 9 Miradors. We could have covered this back with Miradors, but eventually it reaches a point where, yeah, I don't think we even get rewards as far as like credit towards, I'll show you. So there's this codex. This thing's pretty cool. It tells you what stuff you've unlocked. And I've actually like not unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Take a look at this. Even weapons. There's 10 weapons I haven't unlocked. A bunch of buildings I haven't unlocked. I do have 25 of the heroes now, which is pretty good. And we've unlocked all the enemies, but not all the final waves. But yeah, if you keep going, so some of these unlocks are based off of like this one, produce 150,000 supply. I don't think this counts after whatever your target wave is. So there on difficulty 3 was 32 waves. After your 32 waves are up, you're basically just playing for fun and to test things out. You're not making progress, if that makes sense. So I need to re-roll. I just need to win more expeditions. That's a lot of supply. And 3 howitzers. 3 howitzers, you kind of have to get lucky. It's tough to even roll 3 in a game, but I guess it's definitely possible. So I think I'm going to call it here tonight. Hopefully you guys had fun watching. I definitely had fun streaming. It's a fun little game. Might stream it again one of these days. I do need to work on the audio for the U4 run. So just depending on the night and how I'm feeling, I may or may not do another stream here. So But anyways, thanks for coming, hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.